Hello everyone, and welcome to a 1v1 in planetary annihilation. This time it's going to be in between mceldowney and zombiefan. I am going to be a caster, so I'm going to self-destruct. I'm going to try to pick the least metal spot I can find. Like, this is pretty useless, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pick over here. And when they are done selecting their spots, I'm gonna self-destruct my commander, and we're gonna watch these guys duke it out in a 1v1. We'll go ahead and watch it. Boom! Alright. Hopefully these guys didn't spawn too close to each other so we can get a good idea of their builds. They're not too close to each other. Judicatorofgenocide is going to be mceldowney. I'm casting from his computer since it's a little better machine than mine. So mceldowney's over here, and zombie is the white commander. Looks like we have 2 metal and 1 energy up for both players. Pretty mirror match at the moment. Another metal going up for mceldowney, and energy going up for zombiefan. This is where the builds start to diversify a little bit. So in my experience, mceldowney is a more economic player, so we'll see if he can bring a stronger force in the later game. And zombiefan likes to go air a lot and snipe other commanders, and that's kind of been his trademark in our team games and other games. Right now it looks like he's opening up, can't really select it to tell you guys, but it looks like a vehicle factory to get his economic portion running. mceldowney, on the other hand, is deviating from his standard build. Looks like he's going bots. Maybe this bots is indicating that he wants to be a little bit more aggressive. Let's find out here in this 1v1. Looks like both players are opening up bots, huh? Looks like we're going to have a rather aggressive match in our hands across this North Pole. Depends on if people are wasting time expanding out to this middle area, or if they start expanding back. If zombie goes towards the South Pole, that'll be fantastic for him. And then if old mceldowney starts expanding behind him, that'll be great. Here's the first bot fabricator out for zombiefan, going to expand. Continuous energy production from zombiefans commander, excellent. And what is mceldowney doing? We've got a bot fabricator assisting his commander building energy. Do we have 2 assisting? Looks like this one's not obeying his commands. Well, trying to anyway. Got metal going up. We're still waiting on the casters being able to select their buildings and seeing how their energy's doing. Looks like that's a vehicle fabric getting ready to come out. Start assisting mceldowney in his production. I apologize for missing any of zombiefans scouting, but it looks like zombiefan is figured out where his enemy's at, because he's starting to build factories in his location. Maybe he plans on being aggressive a little earlier. Continuous energy production coming from mceldowney, from the commander and a fabricator assisting him. As of right now, we got 3, 1 on the way, 2 on the way for mceldowney. And and 2 done, with 1 on the way from 2 on the way from zombiefan. Looks like it's going to be a little bit delayed, and looks like mceldowney has the advantage when it comes to early aggression, with these 3 unit producing structures done first, and these 2 started a little bit earlier. 2 workers allocated to this one, and it's almost done. So now we got 4 unit producing structures done for zombiefan, whereas mceldowney has 3 done, with 2 just 25% done. So once again, the aggression initiative has shifted hands to zombiefan. Looks like zombiefans also having his commander plus 2 fabricators build energy. He's got 2 bot fabricators going out for metal expansion. 1 gets stuck in the crater, that's kind of sad. Here he goes to assist. Yep. So he didn't get stuck in the crater too long. The pathing updates are helping extremely. We've got scampers coming out of these 3 factories for zombiefan now, with another 2 complete. Looks like these are vehicle factories. Almost done, so 5 vehicle or unit producing structures done for zombie. We come over to mceldowney. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 done for mceldowney as well. He's got an air done. This could prove extremely helpful if he uses these for some bombers to counter the bot harass. Got some defenses going up around his energy. I like that. These 2 idle bots, fabricators right here, kind of suck. Needs to get these to work. Gathering up a decent sized scamper force right here. Scampers are fast. And now we're running into confrontation. Are they going to move apart? Or are they going to fight over this metal right here? Look at this. See how fast the bot fabricators finish? The air factory's helping mceldowney harass his opponent a little bit better. I think they've kind of figured out that they're colliding into each other, as mceldowney has definitely figured out, and he's bringing his scampers in to harass zombiefans metal. And we have 1 metal lost. Two metal lost. Looks like mceldowney's taking the initiative here with the aggression. 3 metal lost. Alright, doing good with the harassment here. 4 metal lost. And then he kind of forgets about these bots over here, which is okay. Zombiefan's response is to bring in scampers of his own. Does he continue to expand backwards? Got some idle fabricators over here. Alright, looks like we're going to have a scamper fight. Nice bomber support. Too much metal being lost by old zombiefan. I don't know where he's going with those bots. We're going to go ahead and go back into the map view to see the tactical situation of things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 unit producing facilities for mceldowney, and 5 for zombiefan, but mceldowney's pulling his forces. He's attacking in all the right places at the moment. Zombiefan's bringing his forces up to try to end this harassment. While mceldowney's running backwards, and he's losing less units than old zombiefan because he's running backwards. He's getting sandwiched between 2 forces here. And he continues to kite away from Zombie Fan's defending forces, and he's losing less. Now he's gone away to macro somewhere else, and he's losing a little bit too much for this trade. So Zombie Fan was able to fight off their harassment. And now bombers come in to harass, which is nice, from mceldowney. Another scamper force looks like it's moving to the front. But these ants should be able to take care of it if they will consolidate in front of his metal right here where I'm clicking. The commander's trying to make a jump to tier 2 for Zombie Fan. That could really help him. But we got 3 scampers on, but they build a little bit slower for his tier 2. Let's see. Oh, we got a harassment coming in from mceldowney. Will this harassment dictate the pace of the game? It looks like it. We'll go check on these guys' tier 2 production. I think mceldowney and the ants totally take care of the bot harass. I think mceldowney should have extended his queue on that harassment pattern, but we go back to the tier 2. You know, about 33% done, about a third of the way done. We come back over here to Zombie Fans, and it's over halfway done. So as you can see, the commander definitely beats out tier 1 bot fabricators into taking into tier 2. Now we're going to check out the micro and just see how well this can go down. Zombie Fan needs to kite these ants away from these bots. mceldowney's strafing these ants so he didn't take too much damage from the ant fire, and now he's able to continue this harassment pattern. I'm going to go ahead and control H it for you guys so you can better see the units for the time being until we get to some commander fights. And it looks like he's going to swing around to the backside of his base, but Zombie is anticipating this and is ready to intercept. Tier 2 almost done for mceldowney as well as for Zombie. Zombie is easily able to beat back this next harassment wave that comes from mceldowney. Good micro from mceldowney, able to make these bots. Look at this. Excellent, they're still alive. He faced an extremely larger force, and right now he's even in bots. Actually, he's one up on bots. Excellent harassment done by mceldowney. And another assault coming from the front. Is Zombie Fan going to collapse to all this harassment continuously being produced by mceldowney? Ants coming forward. I think he... Maybe... No. If Zombie Fan cannot protect this front right here, it could be curtains for him. Although these anti-air vehicles are kind of weak. So Zombie Fan is able to hold it off. Alright. Able to stay in the game and survive. He's got a wall going on to try to prevent more harassment. This commander's still working on this T2. Looks like he's finally going to give up and try to come protect his energy. mceldowney's rallied his fighters out in a bad location. He's losing them to a single ant. And, oh, lost another bomber to an ant. Another bomber to an ant. That's just bad rally points. The Zombie Fan was able to save his energy. He's trying to build a wall to try to end this harassment. Expansion-wise, looks pretty even. mceldowney's definitely got more metal at the 6 o'clock of his base. Whereas Zombie Fan is yet to expand to his He's been trying to, but the constant harassment from mceldowney has ceased zombiefan564's expansion to the rear of his base. So looks like the total initiative in this game is dedicated towards mceldowney. His constant harassment has totally given him the superior economic unit producing edge in this game that will eventually allow him to achieve victory. Look at this constant bot micro from mceldowney, totally avoiding the commander. He needs to focus down the unit producing structures a little bit more, but excellent micro with the bots, proving that constant harassment from all angles with bots can drag you to a economic victory in a 1v1. Looks like that queue is done. His rally's coming forward. Zombiefan564's bringing up his commander. If we get a nice D-gun here, it could more balance the game, but mceldowney's come back to these bots and is focusing the T2 bots. Done for both players now. But if we look at the energy and metal expansions done for mceldowney, he is extremely ahead in this game, and it is his game to lose at this time. We got to experience a severe comeback from zombiefan. For him to get back in this game, we have energy going down for zombiefan. His commander's ending the harassment on his flanks, but he's trying to work his way back to the energy. And mceldowney pretty much has this game in the bag. T1 bots assaulting his energy. His commander's trying to come back and save it. But even if he loses all this, it doesn't matter, because we come back to his unit producing structures. 9, 8 with 9 coming up versus zombiefan564's 3 with 1 coming up. You know, mathematically this game is virtually impossible to lose for mceldowney. How did he reach this point where it was impossible for him to lose? He kept the pressure up all game long, which was fantastic. I don't know if he was control grouping his army, but the pressure kept coming and coming, and zombiefan564 just had a hard time dealing with the multiple fronts. And most of that harassment was done with bots. And while he was doing that, he kept expanding to his 6 o'clock, didn't forget to keep taking metal. His commander is currently stuck on a energy right now, which kind of sucks, but if he wasn't, he would continuously be producing energy. And this harassment continues to come in with mceldowney, and it's just wearing down his opponent, and his main base is gone. It's gone. It's utterly destroyed, and he's trying to stay alive, but if he had the view that we had, he would probably just GG it at this point, realizing how big his opponent has become. But he doesn't know how big his opponent is, so he's trying to stick it out, continue fighting to the last man. But as you can see, with these walls, he should see how big his enemy's army is. But we can't see where he's looking right now, and it's utterly in mceldowney's hand on how to end this game. Scouting with bombers. Good game, well played by both guys. I would have to review the match and fast forward to better dictate how this game was won by mceldowney, but it looked like solid harassment through the entire game that Zombie had a hard time keeping up with on multiple fronts. Bots coming in for the commander kill, see if they can finish it off. mceldowney's throwing up the early GG. I'll go ahead. Good game.
He was awesome.
So now, since the game is over, I'm going to go ahead and go to the review game, and we're going to try to see where things swung so one-sidedly into mceldowney's favor. Go ahead and push play. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward ×3. Hear my suicide. Both players opened up with a pretty similar opening. Let's see where they start to differ at.
With my first bot rush, I just rushed in. I was like, I don't care about it.
Bot fabricators heading out for old zombie. Bot fabricators heading out for mceldowney. Looks like he's got a little bit more metal around his starting location. Definitely has a little bit more metal at his starting location.
Very happy. I love
5 minutes. We got 3 with 2 on the way, 3 with 4 with 1 on the way. So right now it's still a pretty even game. Where does it swing sides at? We got constant unit producing structure units coming in. This harassment on zombies metal is going nice. Look. Able to attack where the opponent is not. This attack pattern that mceldowney went on, if you watch it, he was able to avoid enemy confrontation through his entire attack path, and through this attack path he was also able to take out his enemy's economics. So right here he had already taken out 5 metal with this initial harass, and if we look at it, the bot forces are pretty even. With the ants and these bots over here, this is an even sized fight. If mceldowney were to take this fight head on, he would lose. But he didn't take this fight head on. What he did was run away from the enemy, and by running away from the enemy he's taking less losses even if he were to chase him. In my opinion, what Zombiefan should have done is cut across this way. We orientate north. He should have cut across. Now I'm lost. Should have cut across southish. Southeast to cut off this harassment. But not doing so, in mceldowney's excellent micro, he was able to come in here and take out a bunch of fabricators and task zombies multitasking. He was trying to make him keep up. Look, he comes in again with the front, taking out all these metals. And this is where the game takes the economic sweep into mceldowney's side. Right here. See how we have no energy being harassed from Zombiefan? All these metals being taken by mceldowney. This right here, with the harassment coming around the backside of his base, staying away from the army confrontation with his bots, and following that initial harassment up with a gut and taking out more metal, allowed mceldowney to take the lead in this game. And from here, it's pretty much a clean sweep. Zombiefan tried the best that he could, but with all the unit producing structures that mceldowney had and his constant harassment done, look at this, even more harassed. Look at this next harassment, he's staying away from his enemy, taking out more metal. Right now, coming up the gut. And when he meets resistance, he runs away from the commander again, taking out more unit producing structures, more metal. So a key concept to learn from that game is, if you can, with your harassment forces, don't engage their army, engage their economy. That's what won this game for mceldowney, is staying away from the army and constantly engaging the energy and the metal. Good game from mceldowney, good game from Zombiefan. I hope you guys come back to watch some more casts from Icon Gaming, and thanks for watching. I hope this helps you guys learn to better fight your 1v1s and your team games. Use these to help your strategies out and how you engage with your armies. Thanks for watching, and come back and see us the next game.